DC comics, they turning up. Creature Cammandos. When I first was checking it out, you know, we already know about Amanda Waller and everything she got going on with DC. But the homie Flag, I was thinking, when I first caught up with everything on the series, I thought he was motherfucking Slade at Deathstroke. That's who I assumed he was at first when I first caught up with him from that TV show. But on Justice League, I think, is it Unlimited? Or is it the first series they put together, because it's Justice League animated series and they got Justice League Unlimited. But it's, you know, but I remember it was an episode on Justice League Unlimited or Justice League animated series. I think it was called Task Force X. That was the name of the episode. And they have two people. Anyway, I think that's the same guy that was on that episode, Flag. One of the main characters in the TV show Creature Cammandos. But like, I thought that was Deathstroke at first when I first seen it, you know what I'm saying? But the whole Suicide Squad thing, all that's somewhat tied in with Creature Cammandos, because the character Weasel, he was on the film Suicide Squad or whatever. But with their pen work, what they put together, they did an excellent job. Yeah, they did an excellent job. The episode so far that they put out so far, it's pretty good. I'm hoping, like I always do, I'll be hoping for more. I've been wanting to be involved with my pen to be able to, but the latest episode I just seen, because I was just recently thinking like, you know, Killer Croc or why they, you know what I'm saying? But they ended up bringing Clayface. He was in the not episode 6, but episode 5. He was in at the end of the episode with him and Flag and Frankenstein. They had ended up, they was looking for somebody. But you know, Clayface, he can manipulate his DNA or whatever and turn to whomever, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was gonna be the president or whatever the fuck. So they was following behind somebody and they thought it was, but the whole time it's Clayface and shit. So bro, the nigga Flag like, bitch, we gotta get the fuck out this bitch, nigga. But yeah, that shit ended up happening. I thought Flag was dead, but then I was thinking about Batman and shit. He ended up. But I was thinking, I gotta go find out what's the name of that character, one of the supervillains, because he's in Batman Beyond or whatever. You know, anybody who knows about that with terrorists and all that right there. And so it was tripping me out because like that's futuristic. That's like nigga Batman was like 80 years old or something like that. But in this in Creature Cammandos, Amanda, she only like what, 35 at the most, 40 maybe, like 40, possibly 45. So it's like, so homie Ben, you know what I'm saying? I guess something happened to where he was, cause in Batman Beyond, like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to figure that out. And on top of that, he got a son in Batman Beyond, but you know how they got the different urges, so it's probably. But that kind of, you know what I'm saying, fucked me up, seeing that, because I'm like, ain't homie like, you know what I'm saying, and Batman was, so that was crazy, but yeah, the shit they got going on from Creature Cammandos is excellent, but like I say, I was just recently thinking about, like, why they ain't bringing out other characters in the DC, and, like, the character I'm talking about, he was having, like, some type of vision he was thinking about. And I'm assuming it was about everything he had going on before he got arrested, and they took him to El Rev or wherever they took him. And I don't know, they were showing some shit where he was like in a club or some shit, and they was dancing and all that type of shit. Some crazy shit was going on. And then they ended up showing the nigga Batman. They ended up showing that boy, and they were tripping me out. Because I'm like, I was just thinking about, like, why the fuck they ain't bringing up any other characters into this shit. And they ended up showing Batman. But after the fact, because he was, because everything was going on. Flag was with Frankenstein. Cause the nigga Flag, he in love with the chick from, I want to say it's the lady that in Young Justice, that Garfield, the chick that he was or whatever from, I forgot what country it is. From anyway, Flag, he in love with that little chick, the little princess, or the queen or whatever. So he trying to stop them from going to kill her because he thinks she's innocent or whatnot or whatever. But, so they got all that going on. So, but I think homie, he was having like a vision of what he was thinking about how things was before we got incarcerated and all that shit. And they showed Batman and everything. And right after they showed him, like they cut the shit off, and cause he was playing with this little girl. So I don't know. I guess he was trying to find his way to the castle to go kill the princess and shit because they thinking whatever she got going on, when she tied everything into whatever she got going on, she gonna like take over the world and fuck up everything. So that we gotta knock her down. So cause that's come from Cersei and everything, whatever. I ain't even know, but anyway. So they showed that the little Batman scene, but they cut that off because like the little girl, the Tyler, her parents came outside. I was like, what's going on? They see homie and shit and with all this radio action type shit, so they looking at this and they're like, like, what we supposed to do about this shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? And bro, like, oh shit, like, you know, I'm just playing around with it, you know, so we just, you know, say ain't nothing, I ain't got nothing to worry about, but they stuck in out because it's like, you know what I'm saying, what we supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? Supernatural type shit going on, like how we supposed to. So it's all good. Like it ain't, you know what I'm saying? And then all that went off into. But that was crazy though to see that coming to play. Because I was just thinking about like them bringing in like other DC characters and they had Batman right there and shit. And I'm assuming that that's when he got caught up and that's why he was sitting in the cell or whatever. And then the man that came behind him like, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? But the whole thing with Cersei, I'm thinking she from the place from where Wonder Woman is. That's what I'm thinking. Because you know what I'm saying, she fighting and shit and she around the thing. And she was fighting the chick, the bride or whatever. I ain't never even heard of that character in DC. It's like everybody heard of Frankenstein or whatnot, right? She's the female version of Frankenstein or whatever. So her and Cersei fighting. And there's a part that came in at the end of their little fight. And she drawing down on Cersei, like, you know what I'm saying? She on top of her, like just drawing down on her. And all of a sudden, the lady Cersei, she did some shit and her arms turned into like, you know the little shits they be having like in front, like the little car dealerships, those little, so you know the little things that be floating. Yeah, so her arms turned into those little shits, and that's when I found out who Cersei was on the video. I'm like, oh, this is the little sorcerer, you know what I'm saying, the little witch chick, you know what I'm saying? After I see that, I was like, oh shit, I'm thinking she, so, you know what I'm saying? I was there with Wonder Woman and shit, one of the Amazon and shit, so. That was crazy how they built Cersei up and how they put her together. I was like, damn, she looked way, you know what I'm saying, from the Justice League animated series, how they had her putting together. You know what I'm saying? So, looking at Creature Cammandos and seeing how they placed her together on that TV show, it was like, that's different. But at the same time, like I say, in the whole DC Comics realm, it's like multiple Earths and shit, so it's a lot of different stories for like most of the characters and shit, so it's like whatever. But that just had me turned over. But another thing too that I was supposed to speak about on my last podcast about the whole the Penguins and television shows. I was expecting them to bring out more characters too from the DC. For some reason, I don't know why. I'm expecting motherfuckers to bring out Killer Croc and the whole mess, whatever. But they had me tripped out with the character Victor. Shit that they was doing with homie. It was a couple times in the TV show, in some of the episodes where I was thinking like they was about to bring his character to a different light. I was thinking that for the turn homie up and shit. You know know what I'm saying? They just kept playing home to the left. I'm like, damn, they playing home to the left. Like crazy. Like I'm thinking they about to turn home the upper shit. They just kept playing that ball to the left, especially at the end of the season. They had chiropractors on that murder on them and shit. Because they had the whole situation where his mother ended up putting out there that he killed his brother and shit, which was crazy as hell. When they showed that episode, I hadn't already pieced the thing out. Mike Trout with us, Ken Griffith Jr., you know what I'm saying? Mark McGuire, the Great Bambino, whatever they used to call that boy.